Every founder falls in love with their own idea, and that's exactly the problem. Most business validation today is either a friend saying sounds cool or a generic AI chatbot that agrees with whatever you type. Neither one tells you the truth, whether your idea can actually survive contact with a real market, real technical constraints, and real financial math. We think that's an interesting problem because the failure mode isn't a lack of information. Founders usually have access to plenty of advice. The failure mode is that advice rarely disagrees with them. Why agents? This is a problem uniquely suited to agents, not a single LLM call. A single model asked to evaluate this business idea tends to average every consideration into one polite, hedge everything paragraph. What we needed instead was specialization and friction. A CTO who only thinks about feasibility. A CFO who won't state a number without a calculation behind it. A marketing lead who checks real competitors instead of guessing. And a skeptic whose entire job is to disagree. Agents let each of these reason independently, then confront each other's conclusions, which is exactly what a real leadership team does, and exactly what a single prompt can't simulate. Here's the full pipeline. A business idea goes to a CEO agent that orchestrates the flow. 4 specialist agents, CTO, marketing, CFO, and skeptic, analyze it in parallel using Gemini function calling. Marketing and the skeptic ground their claims in live web search. The CFO never computes a number itself. It calls a real calculator function because we don't trust an LLM to do arithmetic silently. Then all 4 enter a structured debate round. Each one has to declare a stance, agree, partially agree, or disagree, and name one unresolved tension it genuinely can't refute. Finally, the CEO agent synthesizes everything into a 7-section business plan, preserving disagreement instead of smoothing it over, and exports it as a downloadable PDF. The whole thing is served through a fast API backend to this React frontend. Let's watch it work. I'll give it a genuinely hard idea to evaluate. An AI resume reviewer for senior executives, priced at $500 a month, sold through headhunting firms. 4 agents are now analyzing in parallel. Real function calls, real search grounding, not memorized text. Once they're done, look at the results. This is structured output, not free text. The CFO shows its actual break-even calculation. Marketing cites real sources you can expand and verify. Now the debate. Watch the CFO's tension here. It admits it can't fully refute marketing's point, even while disagreeing overall. That's genuine friction, not 4 agents echoing each other. And here's the final plan. Download it as a real PDF, disagreements intact. We built this using Google's anti-gravity IDE with Gemini 3, vibe coding the entire backend and frontend through structured prompts rather than handwriting every line. Debugging this taught us something worth sharing. Our first guardrail caught the CFO agent hallucinating numbers instead of calling our calculator. It turned out the SDK's automatic function calling was silently intercepting our tool calls, hiding them from our own verification logic. And our first debate implementation looked engaging, but was actually shallow consensus. Every agent just agreed with the skeptic. Forcing a mandatory unresolved tension field, not just asking nicely for disagreement, is what actually produced genuine debate. This is our submission for the freestyle track. Code, write-up, and full documentation are linked below. Thanks for watching.